The best media tends to be the movies, TV shows, or comic books that make you walk away with some kind of moral or lesson learned. In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's fight violence with peace. In Star Wars, it's don't be a space Nazi. And in Chainsaw Man, it's you could shoot a government officer in the chest and still land a job working for the same agency. I'm pretty sure I'm legally obligated to point out the obvious sarcasm in that statement, but if not, hello Mr. FBI man watching me through my camera, I hope you're happy with my disclaimer. The government must be pretty strapped for manpower if they've started employing some of the most violent criminals over the past 2 years. I have to imagine this is some kind of plea deal, right? In order for you to not have to spend the next 300 years rotting in public safety's basement, you're gonna have to work for us, forever. But that's not all we got in chapter 144 of Chainsaw Man. We also got the reveal of a somewhat familiar looking new character. And I know there's probably a decent amount going through people's mind when they look at this character's design. Actually, I think the only thing going through their minds is, Halloween. And I think that's gonna be the first big thing I talk about in today's chapter review video. But before we jump right in, remember to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. My end of the year goal is 5,000 subscribers, but we're already kind of closing in on that. So if everyone watching this video subscribes right now, we could probably get there within a day. Now, enough with the politics, let's just jump into the review. Now, I'd hate to piss on everyone's sandcastle right now, but I just gotta rip this band-aid off. It's Cosmover. It's actually been Cosmover for quite a while now, and I'm certain everyone watching this video already knew that. This new character comes in bearing a similar resemblance to Cosmo, with half of their head being brain, and the other half being regular head. Regular head. But I'm certain everyone has noticed by now that this new fiend can say more than just Halloween, so why is that? Well, the answer is actually a lot simpler than one might imagine. That's not the Cosmos Fiend. And I can also say with a decent amount of confidence that not only is this not the Cosmos Fiend, but I'm also pretty sure I know who they are. First of all, when Cosmo died, the Cosmos Devil went straight back to hell, and seeing as their power was pretty broken, I can't imagine they died there just to end up in public safety's hands back on Earth. But there is one powerful devil in particular that was already in public safety's possession that I think matches this new fiend thematically. What if this is the cursed devil turned cursed fiend? The reason I say this is because this fiend attacks using a hammer and nails, which is symbolism commonly attributed to curses in Japanese folklore. This is also why the sword Aki uses in part 1 of Chainsaw Man is shaped like a nail. This is actually a reference to a real-life curse from Japanese folklore called Ushi no Tokimairi, or Shrine Visit at the Hour of the Ox. I did an entire video on this over 3 years ago when I was but a wee lad on YouTube, but the TLDR for that is the Ushi no Tokimairi curse is when a scorned woman dressed all in white with candles on her head and wearing a mirror on her chest goes to the sacred tree at a shrine in the middle of the night and starts hammering a nail into the sacred tree every night for about 7 days. Sometimes this woman is depicted hammering a nail through a voodoo doll, or sometimes it's a piece of cloth or hair from the person that she's trying to curse. And if this woman is able to successfully hammer the nail into the tree for like 7 nights in a row, the person that she's trying to curse gets dragged into hell by demons. Pretty hardcore, right? A lot of people don't remember this, but I used to make videos solely about Japanese folklore. I've also seen someone online bring up the potential that the base body used for this fiend was Akane Sawatari because her body was still in public safety's possession. And that'd be pretty cool if that was the case, but holy fuck, can we go 5 seconds without another old character being dropped? Dear lord. Also, this entire time I haven't been sure if this new fiend is a guy or a girl, so I'm just gonna play it safe and not make a concrete guess. Now, saying that I'm decently certain that this new fiend is the cursed fiend rather than the Cosmos Fiend is a pretty bold statement. But this is a win-win for me, because if I'm right, I look like a fucking baller, and if I'm wrong, we already been knew that I just say shit sometimes. And I can always monetize my stupidity. So now we get the big reveal of the day. Samurai Sword is back in the fold, except this time he's on public safety's side. I said it last week as well, but all of this terrorist turned counter-terrorist feels like we're playing a game of CSGO and we just switched teams. But whatever, if I can accept that these characters live in a universe where hell is real and devils terrorize humanity, then I can accept that the government employs violent criminals for public safety. I mean, our local governments essentially do the same thing. Last time I made a somewhat politically coded joke. It didn't go over too well with some people, but that's on them for putting too much stock into the words of a grown man that talks about cartoons on the internet. So now Katana Man is back, and he absolutely morbs on that creepy priest-looking fuck turned devil with a nice ass and stilettos. God damn, look at those beautiful titties. Once again, not a Coomer, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited to see Katana Man again. Look, I even have my Samurai Sword voice actor signature Weiss Schwartz playing card. This thing's actually pretty rare, so I should probably put a sleeve on it. I think I've spent so much time being hyped about the probability of Reze's return that I haven't even thought about how sick a conversation between Samurai Sword and Denji would be after all this time. Especially now that Denji and him are essentially on the same side. What'd be really funny is if Samurai Sword is like, "Long time no see, Denji." And Denji's just like, "Who the fuck are you?" But in all honesty, I am kind of getting a little bit of whiplash from all of these old character reappearances lately. I think we need a little more time to let it all sink in. I feel like once we finally get Reze back into the fold, we need to start having some more development with all of these characters we're juggling right now. Like maybe another Asa and Yoru chapter again would be pretty nice. The last one we got was almost 2 months ago and they only got a few pages. I'll always love Chainsaw Man, and Fujimoto's cooking up some real fire in the kitchen right now, but this is just my opinion. I don't want to complain too much, but I feel like we just need to sit back and actually let the story develop a little more. Now, before we all go our separate ways, there's still one more important notion for us to discuss, and that's what the Future Devil predicted would happen in today's chapter of Chainsaw Man from my live stream last night. Oh, great and powerful Future Devil. What is going to happen in Chainsaw Man chapter 144? God damn, this dude's always puffing his cheeks, and we're always clapping him. Its cheeks puff up with anticipation, eyes shining. The Future Devil speaks. Someone Denji looks up to and respects is finally gonna do something that breaks his heart, and it'll be another wake-up call for Denji. It'll tell him that just because something is respected or has good intentions, it doesn't mean that they're always right, and this will turn Denji into the person he's been building towards becoming. That's not bad. I see people saying we have Kishibe coming or something. Sheesh. That's not bad. I could see this being a real thing. I mean, it's not gonna happen, but like... Once again, that fraud-ass Future Devil can't predict shit, but what's new? Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now. See you later. Subscribe. Have a good one. Bye-bye.